G'day everyone. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. God, there's several days on this water now. As you can see, bubbles are just popping immediately. Fish are all looking wonderful. Colors are all good. They seem to have settled into the new temperature. I dropped the temperature, and for several days this guy was showing bars. He was pissed off that it was colder. But they've adjusted now. It was only 1 degree, but it just goes to show you. Should have been totally okay for him, but he didn't like it for a while. Everybody's looking good now. She always shows bars because she's stunted. Sometimes she doesn't, but I see them a lot on her. The rest of them are pretty good. My fish are still young, so the older ones really don't show anything. But, you know, they'd be happier if I changed the water today. I'm just not sure if I want to. I think they're due, though. I'd have to check my videos to see when I did a water change last. I'm trying to do it around day 5, but it feels like I should do it around day 4. Just to stay on top of everything. Everybody's growing good though, so I'm not having any growth issues. I really think it's about clean water more than anything else. I wonder if UV actually kills the hormones that everyone's talking about. It might do that. It might like destroy the DNA in the cells, right? Maybe that's why I'm not noticing it. Because my growth rates are freaking spot on, and my water's old as fuck, and this is not supposed to happen. But it's happening. Haven't needed meds forever. You know what I mean? There's a different way to do things. And I had to find a way to do it without meds. The other thing I'm noticing across FishTube now is people are focusing on water quality a little more, getting away from the swamp tank fad, and that's very positive. I like seeing that. I like seeing people take a good hard look at their water and saying, you know what, maybe I need to investigate this a little more. And when they do, and they start to make changes as a result of what they've seen, their plants look nicer. Guess what? The plants even like the cleaner water. They're growing better now. It's swamp tanks is not where it's at. It was a fad, and it's an example of populism and how far it'll go. Even to the point of convincing people that abusing an animal is good for them. And they'll swallow it hook, line, and sinker, and it's just the way humans are. That's why all these nasty things happen in the world. That's why entire countries can go sour. Their populations can get brainwashed into doing evil things. And we all have to watch it. We really have to watch it. The information we take in, we should take it all in with a grain of salt. And, that's why my videos are up every day, so you can see the results from a day-to-day basis. I'm not shooting the shit and hiding my fish for 3 months. Literally, Jim Jones has not shown us his discus since January. I wonder why. Why is he so embarrassed? Why can't we see them? Huh? All those yellow tanks. You can see the tank around the corner in his videos. I never see anything moving in it. It's so dark brown now, it's worse than iced tea. And there's never fish in the front of the glass. So I make those videos where I show you the swamp tanks with discus in them because I want you to see the difference between the discus behavior in those videos and the discus behavior in my videos. And I'm not trying to brag. I want people to learn the difference so they don't walk down that path, spend $200 a fish just to watch them all die. And then, Jim Jones is just sitting there chuckling in the back of his head when you complain about it. He loves the shit, I assure you. There couldn't be a better nickname than Jim Jones for this guy and what he's doing to people. And it's a type. It's a personality type. I'd like to look up exactly which combination of personality types it is, but they thoroughly enjoy this shit. It's the cult leader mentality. And they just love messing with people. And you gotta recognize that when it happens. Cult leader meets snake oil salesman. That's what we're dealing with here, and it's kind of wrecking our hobby. And I'm glad people are waking up. I really am. It's encouraging. Gives me hope for humanity. Thank you so much for watching. Let's go check out the Oscars. We won't end yet. Check out the Oscars. Let's have a look here. Oh, look, there's the babies. No problem. Everybody's still swimming and doing their thing. There's another group of parents hiding everybody down here underneath this stuff. Down underneath that rock there. Let's see if we can see any others. Oh, there we go. Somebody peeking out. Is that a fish? I hope not. No, I think it's just debris. If they swim up high and get near this, they're all going to get sucked down into the barrel. I hope they don't start doing that. Well, there's plenty of babies. They're all doing well. And we got this tank here. They're all doing their thing. Plenty of hiding spots in there if some of them want to pair off. We'll just let that tank do what it wants. We got several days on this tank as well. That's the long view. Crystal clear. Got a little bit of biofilm on the glass, but that's it. Several days of biofilm. Still clear as a bell. Everybody's peaceful. 1, 2. Everybody's accounted for. Nobody's injured. This tank's been running a long time now, and it's peaceful all the time. The only thing that goes wrong in this tank is when they're sleeping and they have bad dreams. Sometimes they freak out. If it's the big girl, you hear it. She goes bounce, bounce, bounce. It's the roof. Shakes the lights. But that's the only thing that ever goes wrong in this tank. Runs like a Swiss clock. Last night something gummed up the propeller, or the impeller on the sun-to-sun canister filter that I used to feed the water into this tank. So I had to take it apart and just clean it up, make sure it was spinning properly, and boom, back in business. That was the first time I did that in 6 months. All these tanks downstairs just stay beautiful. We're definitely getting more bubbly activity up here. I don't like seeing that. So they're due. But for most people, that would be nothing. For me, it shows me it's getting thick. My TDS is climbing even though I don't have a meter. That's my meter, those bubbles. All you gotta do is read your bubbles. You'll notice when your TDS is real low and perfect, your bubbles pop right away. So if you just learn how to read your bubbles, you don't even need a TDS meter, to be honest. At least I don't. When I grew up, we didn't have TDS meters. We had to watch things the old-fashioned way. That's basically what I do now. Again, someday, when I got nothing better to spend money on, I'll buy one for funsies, but I don't need it. If I buy it, I might start OCDing. So it's probably best I don't. I'll be like, oh shit, my numbers are, I don't like those numbers, and I'll be just doing needless water changes. I'm already bad enough as it is. So, there's my fish. Monster Oscars. That female's probably one of the biggest Oscars on YouTube right now. Like, alive. There's bigger ones from years past. But she's literally one of the biggest ones out there right now. These other guys like that, he's a normal sized full grown adult. Same with that. That's your normal like big one that you'll see. Like someone will be like, oh look, I got this big monster. That one's a big boy. Okay, that's a big freaking fish. But she's just insane. She's at the back of the tank and he's at the front of the tank. And she's still huge. Anyhow, this is long enough for now. Thanks for watching. I get my video out for today. Oh. Here's the fishies. Where's the beef? Lots of beef here, bud. It's called fish tube for a reason. You're supposed to show your fish.